What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are doing the Chompzilla budget magnifying aggro deck. That's what I'm talking about. So this is going to be an aggro deck. You're trying to do as much damage to your opponent's face. Completely ignore their minions for the most part, unless you are using Bong Choi to, I don't know, clear a lane. But really, the only reason you're going to clear the lane is in order that you'll be able to attack your opponent's face every single turn. The most important card in this deck probably is this. This is the Haunted Pumpkin. This is the only event card we're running, not running any other event cards or super rares or legendaries, so this is accessible to any player who has Chompzilla, who actually is one of these starting heroes, possibly. We're just running high attack minions, minions that possibly have strike through. Really important to have cards like Elderberry and Bloomerang and Power Flower in the late game, because as your opponent keeps playing minions, your lanes are going to get clogged. So you definitely want strike through minions. The Elderberry can just cover any minion that gets fronted. They put like a little guy in front of one of your minions. Elderberry, this will have a huge amount of health and huge amount of attack, 5 attack, and will continue to hit your opponent's face. At the last minute, at the suggestion of one of the viewers here, Bash, added in Groshroom into the deck in the 3 slot instead of, I've used in the past Cosmic Flower, which will draw you a card and do a little bit of strike through, which isn't super useful. So instead we're going to be running Groshroom, and the Groshroom will put a 2/1 on the field, a little guy. It'll grow one of your early game cards, which will hopefully make it survive and make it able to do more damage to your opponent's face. Plus, it creates a little minion, which sometimes Groshroom can sometimes just remove a zombie off the field that has 2 health left, so it'll help your aggressive strategy. It's also a very good card to upgrade into the Elderberry. You need to evolve it. Running a couple Squash for removal, and one of the great things Chompzilla has is Plant Food. Now, the other key we're running in this deck is Magnifying Grass Plant Food. On turn 7, you'll be able to play Magnifying Grass. It'll be a 7/1 and use Plant Food immediately for 8 damage. That is a huge finisher in this deck. You're basically never out of it with Chompzilla, since you are able to pull off this combo. You'll be able to get them down to single digits with the rest of your deck usually pretty easily, and then this will be the finisher. So, alright, hope you guys enjoy. Let's just get into some games. Come on. And I'm recording this on a Sunday. Typically, I do the free-to-play decks on Friday. I did try sort of like a heal, one-turn kill Magnifying Grass deck on Friday, which did not work. I was trying to do a budget version of that, which did not work, but the aggro budget has always worked very well. This is a very bad matchup. Electric Boogaloo is probably the worst matchup, just because he has a lot of removal for the aggro cards, but hopefully we're going to be able to get it done nonetheless. We're going to keep the Elderberry. This is a decent hand. And hopefully our opponent doesn't have too many Bungee Plumbers or anything like that. That's nice. I'm going to go right to the Haunted Pumpkin. I'm going to put this on the heights so the Bong Choi, on the ground, I mean, so the Bong Choi can be on heights and not die to total eclipse. What is a good deck for starters? Again, look for any of the budget decks. This would be a good deck for starters. Like, if you're a real beginner, just try to make a deck with a good curve, which means the right amount of 1s and 2s and stuff. And we're definitely going to chomp this. Keep going, fix. Total disregard for anything. Just go face, you guys. How you doing, Ballsy? Yeah, so we're just doing 7 more. This is after turn 2. Our opponent is already down to single-figure health. Amazing. And it's just gonna get worse. How you doing, Freddy? That happened. It's gonna be Bonk Choi. And we're gonna use the Flaming P. You want to say this? These are the same, so you want to save this one for later when it'll actually have strike through. Just 3 more damage to his face. Our opponent's gonna be down to 6 here. Blew a block. For some reason, kills the Haunted Pumpkin instead of going after the Flaming P. I think that's a big mistake. Damn, blocked. Wow, could you stop? What kind of cheese do you like? Come on, and we didn't even get Scorch. Scorch would have been nice. We can't even play Elderberry now. We're taking 2 damage. This is such bad luck. Our opponent rolls a 3, gets exactly super. His other powers would have been useless. And then we just don't have anything. Then we, on our block, which happened really late, we get freaking Holoflora, which is just not what we need right now. This is not going well. What can I say, guys? This is not going well. He still has 3 left. Ugh. I don't even know what to do here. And our opponent healed with that lightning bolt. Now our opponent's back up to 12. This is just really, and this is the worst matchup too. Electric Boogaloo is just the best against this. Come on, man. It's harsh. It is harsh. We're taking so much heat. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're dead unless we just kill things. Now we have to play defense. That's the problem. So I'm going to take a defensive stance right now. Oh, this sucks so much. Enjoy your cards. It depends what he has. I mean, he must have at least something here. What's going on, Mac the Weirdo? Arthur Burger! How you doing? I got your little thing. Oh. This is such small print though. He made some cards drawing this yourself. Yeah, anyway. It's fine. This deck is still performing well. Don't have any problems with the deck. That was just a bad matchup, and we really got some serious bad luck on all the blocks there. The blocks really... One thing about playing aggro decks, and sorry, the score disappeared. One thing about playing aggro decks is you are a little bit at the mercy of the block meter, because if your opponent blocks well, you're screwed. As opposed to more control decks, you kind of are able to, okay, so they block, but you're able to slow down the game and still take over. It's okay though. It very often happens. First game you play, you lose, but then we'll win a bunch of games with this deck. Don't worry. Science student. Hard for me to read this print. If you want to make it a little bit bigger, but transformation 6000. That looks like a description of a transformation station. Cool cards. Cool stuff, Arthur. Brainstorm. More crazy heroes. Not what we want to see. We want to go up against anything that's not the crazy class. It's just crazy. Aggro means aggressive. Hitting your opponent's face repeatedly until they die. Hopefully our opponent does not start with summoning would be the best thing. Here. I just love to see Eureka. Just get milled. I should have kept that bonk joy, by the way. That was a mistake. Come on, miss! Yes. Yes, that was perfect. I've tried exploding pomegranate. Couldn't get it to go. Oh, yes. Now we actually have a play this time. Whammo. Which trick was our opponent even planning on playing there? Unless he top deck a bungee plumber. Ugh. Cauliflower wouldn't be bad. You heal me up. We'll do that later. We have 3 magnifying grasses. I don't like it. Oh, baby. Here we go. Can't rock it. So our opponent will be down to 6 here. Blew a 3 block again. Or a actually exploding fruitcake would have been good. Here's the plumber. Did our opponent just top deck the plumber? Oh baby, we got cards. We got oh wow, this bloomerang is perfect. Couldn't be better. We're leaving this paparazzi alone. We're high enough health that we just are going face. So we're gonna put this against one that will not kill it. So this will be around for next turn, and we're gonna be able to do stuff with elderberries and all kinds of stuff. Boomerang is strike through, so this will proc the block. This trick-or-treater does nothing here. Oh, actually, he'll actually draw a card. Good play. Oh, did I make a mistake? Maybe I should have put this here, just so the trick-or-treater wouldn't get a treat. Well. Wonder if mistakes were made. Alright, so we got 3 and 2 now. think it's like this. Oh, baby. Give that man a chickening. Should have him down to 1 here. Chickening it is. So heal would have been the play, you're right. Heal would have been insane. What other games do I play? I play Elder Scrolls Legends. Different card game based on like the Skyrim series thing. Oh, baby. Let's just save this. I don't feel... I mean, 3 bonus attacks would win. We just need 2 damage, so we wanna prevent him from double bonus attacking here. He's looking for powers. Watch him actually get. He'll just get 2 Super Brain Supers. It'll be fine. No, it still wouldn't help. He'll get Galvanized Super. Wow, he got Z-Max? You kidding me? That's really good. What else he got? What else he got? We won. Galvanized Super Brains would have won that. Focused with the play. A little tense. We're using the budget version after all. We're gonna have some close games, guys. But this is Ultimate League. I mean, this deck can perform well in Ultimate League. If you're in, Gold League, this deck will dominate. Unless you're against Electric Boogaloo running 4 Bungee Plumbers. Every deck has its weakness, you guys. Can we play against some non-crazy heroes, please? 2 Z-Max Supers would have won. Okay, oh, this is a good matchup, actually. This is actually one of the best matchups. Huge Giganticus and Super Brains are the heroes, the zombie heroes, with no small removal, no field clear. He does have a way to freeze a ground lane. No one cares. Gonna look for a 2. Oh, we got it. You got it. So this is gonna go actually on the ground. This will go on heights, I guess. Go get him, Bong. No way of dealing with this. He could freeze the ground right now if he wants. Okay, the way he could deal with it is super right into getting exactly Trapper territory could kill this, so. Play on heights around Super Trapper. Man, he has a really good hand right now, though. He didn't play anything there. Huge Giganticus with his super, though. This is going to be tough. This is going to be rough. We'll see if he has, like... What is he passing on turn 2? He's going to play 2 beat me ups here? Okay. Teleport. I have a 1-drop to play already? Wow. I say just wow. I love his face when he thinks. Who, my face? That one? Okay. Really? You gotta do all that before you play your Superman. Meh. How does this cost 1? Wow. You know what I say? Just wow. Okay, so we got a couple plays. One play is to front both of these and continue to hit face like this. Another play is to Groshroom. I think hitting face with both of them and then Scorching is probably correct. Groshroom Scorch next turn. Yeah, it's a little bit sad, but we need to open that lane up. Man, this guy got such a fast start, though. with the super. This is 0 cost. Wait. Oh, that did very little. You know what? I'm super happy to see that barrel there. And he's just looking for a card for next game or something. Man's trying to counter. Please don't get ice. Get anything except ice, please. Get Guy. I don't even care. Get Guy. Yes. Thank freaking Lord. So now we can scorch this to death. This raptor was going to become a big problem. So now we can scorch Grocer. Which is almost... It's down to 9. Squash. We gonna squash this guy. Alright, decision time. There's 2 different ways to do this play. Obviously, we're playing these 2 cards. We can either Groshroom first in lane 4, hit him for 4 and 2, which will bring him down to 3, which sets a Power Flower lethal next turn, which Huge Gigant's gonna have a problem against. It'll mean he'll draw a card. I think it's worth it. And we have to play the Groshroom first, so we don't get hunted down. Let's do this. Should have the lethal set up for next turn now. That doesn't make any swappings. He'll draw the card, but, you know, unless he gets a card that will save his tuchus here, we're going to be in great shape. Ah, yes! He rolled also average, which is fine, because now this wins the game. Yes! Guaranteed lethal, folks! Guaranteed lethal. Okay, unless he has a 1-cost nerf card in his hand, I'm just trying to think, what could it be? How many of his cards, see, I didn't count how many of his cards from his super he's played. This is a pretty safe play, though. Should I play around bonus attack? It's not going to help. Should I play around him still having his super nerfed? No. Well, wait, I think you got this. I'm just trying to think if he had a teleport. It still wouldn't help against Power Flower, though. It would have to be a doubly nerf bonus attack. It's impossible. We got it. You just can't presume any actual card cost against Huge Gigant because he has so many things. Doctor Who and his super and all kinds of things that can reduce the costs of different cards. But that is why, again, if you look at the Yeti, you go and say, hey, look, it's a 5-cost 5/6 freeze a guy. It's so much value, but the reason why the game gives you, as zombies, so much value for these dry zombies you play, is you play the zombie, then you just you're totally at the plant's mercy. They can do whatever they want, and it becomes guaranteed lethal very often because you have no brains left when you play your dry zombies. That's why, for the most part, any deck that involves playing a zombie and then playing another zombie and then playing just on your zombie turn, just playing zombies in the field, is horrible. The only exception are decks that are able to get so much tempo and so reliable every turn when you play the zombies. I would say the only deck like that really is our sports decks. You know, they're really the cards you play, Arm Wrestler and Sumo and Team Mascot, Coach, such difficult cards to take advantage of after being played dry. And this is a good hand. I'm going to keep the Power Flower too since we're going to need a late game card. There's Chompy's Super, and this is a really good matchup too because, again, Rust Bowl does have small removal, but the small removal is Rolling Stone and Weed Spray, which does close to nothing against this deck because almost everything, at least, you know, starts off with 3 attack. We're gonna go face. This is, again, a lot of players in this situation would say, hey, look, let's make the good trade, or let's chomp this. But you gotta just hit your opponent's face for 4 is so important here. So it's possible if we get another Haunted Pumpkin or something, we will chomp this later. Let's see what happens. But we're probably just gonna shoot him in the face with the Pea Shooter. Set 5 is still not out, yeah. Welcome back, Pixelized Bear. We're waiting for it. We'll chomp this eventually. How you doing, Flag Zombie? I think this deck is a good matchup against sports decks. Sports decks are a little bit too slow. You end up putting on so much damage before they can develop their guys. And play Super. Bookist. Deck using Bamboozle. I've thought about it. The other card that could work with Bamboozle. Bamboozle, typical Beanstalk. Like some kind of Miracle or something like that. You can maybe use it as a Miracle, like use those as control cards basically while you're drawing cards. There might be something there. Interesting. I believe this is the play actually. Actually, growing this Haunted Pumpkin would be awesome. Let's do it like this. Maybe this should have gone here, actually. Probably should have gone face there. That's a 3-4 now. Bamboo is good in Onion Rings deck. Not really, because we play Onion Rings with Bamboozle in your hand, it makes it worse. It's a 6-cost card. It's so expensive. I have recently been making control decks where you play minions, sucky minions that at least draw you cards and keeps your hand full. I can still chop it. Wow. Wasting that bonus attack early. He's gonna regret not having that one. He has no powers that are even useful here. This is still chomped unless he plays a minion here, so we gotta chomp this. He's invested so much into it. And if he plays a... unless he plays a non-gravestone minion, this one is going right down the crapper right now. And this 4-1 Magnifying Grass is a totally legit play. Don't play a minion! Just play another Paparazzi. Ale says I totally disagree with the guy below me. Someone just write in the chat, Ale is awesome. No! No! Damn. Damn, son. We have to save our super, I think. We legit have to save our super. Okay, so he's hitting us for 5. I think that's okay. Pretty sure that's fine. Block. Super.
Oh yeah.
And thank you so much.
Hola Fry, tu robot hablo español.
To robot? You're asking the robot if it speaks Espanol. There actually is a way to make it say it in Spanish. But thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. That's a nomino. I need to chomp you. I will chomp your ass. Right in the grass. Wow, 1-3. Come on, could you stop healing your face? Ugh. Let's just go with this. Heal Rust Bolt? Yeah, I know. Set 5, anyone? Yeah, we're all waiting. We're all waiting! I wish there was even someone at PopCap I could send a email to and ask like, hey, set 5? Anybody? So, if anyone at PopCap wants to illegally, anonymously message me, they're not allowed to message me as a game. If anyone wants to casually as a friend, just like chat and let me know when set 5, if set 5 is coming out, that would be amazing. I'm not investing in EA, okay? Don't have to worry about it. They have this whole insider trading thing, which I understand. I get it. But it just means I get no communication. It's a problem, you guys. I did not get the googly eyes yet. I need to go to the dollar store. We win! Oh, baby. For Peter Pan. Peter Pan is my pan. But I think just googly eyes. I don't think he needs anything else. I think the googly eyes say the whole story. Peter Pan emote. Fry, I'm a secret spy from EA, Kappa. A spy. I'm sure there's people who watch the stream, and I wouldn't even be surprised if there's people like chatting me up on Facebook and stuff like this. It's just, it's hard to know who they are, you know? Too bad what's-his-face doesn't work at EA anymore. Rob. He was the best. I'll play Elder Scrolls in like a few hours. Oh, baby. I like this matchup, by the way. This goes on heights so it doesn't get frozen next turn. I don't think there's any issue with a pop cap or anything like that. I think it's just a matter of how much resources are being allocated from EA. I think that's the determining factor, you guys. Wow, this is such a great play. This guy is gonna be down to 8 health. Ridiculous. Guaranteed down to 8 health, actually. He just played the monster that he conjured. That helped. It did the job. Good thing he has buried treasure on the field. What if Flag Zombie was an 05? It would be incredibly good. I think 05 would be better than 1.5. Maybe. 3 more streams until you can only catch Sunday? Okay, Spirited. School? You're starting school already? Where do you live? Okay, there's Dead Ghost. Should make one of these survive. One of these survive. One of these survive. If Grosjean could grow himself, it would be way OP. Why don't you craft a 4 3-headed Chomper? I've never had the notion to put 4 3-headed Chompers in a deck. Oh, I'm feeling the I'm actually feeling the pogo right now. So we're gonna go like this. Trapper. Okay, good play. It's a legit play. Go lane 4. We're not in the greatest of shape right now, actually. That's a nice pickup. That's a nice pickup right here. Strike through 3 damage. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. You have an amazing deck with Bamboozle. How do you share with me? So again, Lue, I think we actually want our face getting hit here. Push from draw cards and push for lethal. It's a little bit weird, but we're gonna let that run into us. So you can take a screenshot with your phone of the deck. Upload that screenshot to a site called Imgur, IMGUR, and put a link to the Imgur image in the chat. And share it with me. Dragon Slayer. Hey Fry, it's my first live stream. Welcome, Dragon Slayer. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Ugh. Minion, dry minion, non-gravestone. YOLO. Actually, that's the plan. Let's go on Mass Term. Love my humor. Oh, you're so nice. You must have a bonus attack, though. No! This is usually lethal. You got cards. And if it's not, this plant food is just gonna win the game. Look! No! He rolls a 1. Freaking kidding me? Plant food still wins. How could he destroy this elderberry? Yo, Dayid. How could he heal? How could he do anything? If you think about it. Can you show me Elder Scroll Legends decks? Sure. Better do that during the Elder Scroll Legends stream, though. Okay, I'm just changing into 4-1. This man has no chance. Is there any way to BM him? Oh, look. Look what I did. No one cares. 4-1. That weak stuff out of him. Great deck, by the way. You're right. Trickster would have won there. You are correct. Very tiny Dogo. Oh, baby. Alright, Trickster would have won. Oh, you're right. Iron Border would have done 3 damage. Damn, unlucky. You're 100% correct. This is a free-to-play deck. Yes, it is. Majorly. Hence the word budget. I haven't pulled off any Magnifying Glass insanities yet, but hey, we have the option. That's what counts. Guy would have won. I love how we call him Guy now. That's a Hearthstone carryover from freaking. Ooh, this might. Well. You know where Guy comes from? I think this is fine because you anyway want to make a multiple play on turn 3. So much infinity. Let's play this on Heights so it doesn't get trapper territory. And a Grocery. Or Chompzilla for that matter. You know what I'm saying. Oh no. Screen shadow. What the heck is that? Let's move on. It's gonna be rats. It's gonna be rats. No one cares. Con Man would have sucked it. What was I just about to talk about? Budget science deck. Someone Vlad is sending it? No, okay. What is this? This man crazy. He crazy. So we can either Groshroom this, or we can move it out of the way and draw cards. I think that's the play. Move, egg. Let's draw cards first. If we get 2 Haunted Pumpkins, I'll do that instead. I want to hit you for 3. Move, egg! Get out the way! That's good for us, I think. Okay, so it's Sci-Fly. Science, science, science. Ooh, do you have enough power in this deck? I think this deck is okay. Super Brains does give you the extra power. Nebula. This deck is not bad. I would get rid of the Cryo Brain though. I think the Cryo Brains do nothing. You don't have enough late game cards to justify Cryo Brains. Get rid of Cryo Brain. And you can add in more late game if you have it actually. More Gadget Scientists would be great. Looks like a pretty decent deck though. Cosmic Scientist even one big bet. Okay, so what do we do here? I think just you. We'll do these later when they have Strike Through come back. Cryo Brain should draw a card. Oh yeah. There's certain things that could make ramp, little tiny changes to cards that would make ramp good. One is Cryo Brain drawing a card, I believe would make ramp a thing. It's so interesting how similar it is to the Hearthstone card, yet I don't know why. It's just, I think Hearthstone is just, I think this game is just progresses faster since things attack the turn you play them, and you don't lose as much, health. What do we do here? Just Elder. It's ridiculously good. Pogo? No, it's guaranteed lethal. 5 and 1. Got him. Exactly 8 damage. Onion rings should cost 4. I would say yes, Time Warp. I would say onion rings at 4, I think would be legit. It's too slow at 5. This game is too fast because cards, when you play them, they attack that turn. And, aggro is, as you can see here, aggro is a very good strategy in this game. I don't know why we went away from aggro when the block meter became. It used to have 10 charges, and then aggro was ridiculous. Aggro was so meta. They made the block meter, I think for that reason, have 8 charges. And, but Haunted Pumpkin, I believe, on the plant side, really made aggro a thing. Haunted Pumpkin is such a good card. It's such a good card. It's weak to only one zombie non-superpower, which is Bungee Plumber. I mean, it's like, I guess, summoning can take it out, and all the lightning bolt powers obviously can. If they don't have an answer to that Haunted Pumpkin on turn 1, they're just so screwed. And there's no way to make a good trade against it, too. Looking for a 3. We'll get one. This is a great matchup. Once again. Remember Insta-blocks? Ugh, that was rough. I'm so happy they got rid of that. I'm okay with the random block meter. I don't think it's that bad. It does get frustrating sometimes when one guy rolls all 1s, the one rolls all 3s. But at the end of the day, I think it does. The reason why it's random is to add an element of excitement to the game. There's no way to remove this, by the way. It's to add a little bit of excitement to the game, and I think it's legit. I appreciate that. Is Squashing Pumpkin good and aggressive solar flare? You could use it. I just feel like since it doesn't have strike through and it costs 6, it's not as good. So you definitely want to be using Bloomerangs and Power Flowers and Elderberries instead. And usually by that time there's no room to be running Squashing Pumpkin. Even any 6-cost card is not even that great. This is a legit 2-drop though. I know it gets better later, but I mean he can't deal with both these unless he has exactly 2 Space Cadets. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about playing another Space Cadet. Why are you freezing this one? You want to prevent your face damage. Come on, play the game. He's keeping his 2-3 alive. Maybe it's just a science deck and he's over-investing. Give me a small drop. Wow! Can you put a smaller health minion here, please? So we at least have to play this turn. And we at least have an Elderberry. Oh, if he puts a higher health minion here, we are screwed. Or a Gravestone. Damn! Damn like a slice of ham. We can't even do this. Oh, we're in such bad shape because of the stupid curve. We don't have enough 3s. This is an electrician anyway. I don't think there's a point of using this on a 2-3. Oh! Wait a second. Oh, because you use supers. This is a 4-drop, of course. How you doing, Cetra? We'll just put that wherever. Yeah. What's going on, Ivelia? Welcome to the stream. Almost pencil. You have 4 Tricksters, 4 Valks. Should I start opening other pack size for premium? Yeah. If you're a zombie player and you already have Tricksters and Valks, I would say move on. Do you have teleports? You need teleports too. Those are important. You don't necessarily teleportation zombies the next one, so that would be in the galactic packs, but even if you need teleportation zombies, it's not as good as teleport. What do I freaking do here? Oh, baby. What is in there, by the way? I don't even know. Freeze a freaking plant.com. See you later, Jigglybot. Barrel of Deadbeards. That's good for the Valk. Barrel of Deadbeards is good for the Valk. You don't need the Barrel of Deadbeards. For the hybrid deck list, it's very exact, so the Barrel of Deadbeards is actually quite important. But there's other Valk decks that don't involve Barrel of Deadbeards, you know. What about Infinity? Barrel Deadly OTK Valk. Maybe that's legit. I'm gonna write that down. Infinity Barrel Deadly OTK Valk. Because we have actually been able to pull off OTK Valk with Infinity. It's kind of hard. Throw an excavator. Babies. It's not good. Chomp chomp. Something like that. Gotta kill that freaking cowboy. Environment that gave bullseye. Sounds like a nice environment. Poor Fry. Why, I don't think this game's going well. We're behind. This is still doable though. We have some sustain. We have some major power in our hands. I think this is doable, you guys. There's no need to start poor flying quite yet. No way! No! No! Why? No! That sucked so much! We had heal too to heal that back up to 4 health. Oh, that was the one. This is still winnable, but that sucked so much. Oh, the shark's here now. Damn, son. Damn, like a slice of ham, son. Wonder if we heal. 2 and 5, 7 on a heal. Oh, that sucked so much. That was so harsh. I can't even stand how harsh that was. This is really weird, but this is the play. We have to. Oh, I can't heal! No! Oh, this thing is so good! I forgot I can't heal! Oh, I can't even. Oh, this sucks so bad. Is it guaranteed lethal now? Because of this freaking thing killed our guy. We can't even heal now. This is so harsh. I forgot. This is such an uncommonly card play that its ability. It's always like 2/4, get rid of the 1/1. Heal decks are so not meta. I totally forgot we can't even play Geyser now. Yeah, read the card is right. Thanks, Austin. Appreciate it. No, we lose. That was so harsh. Oh, brain fart contributed to the cause there. That was so harsh. That was so harsh. Keep it going. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Squash was the play. Of course it was. Of course it was. Well, Quinta squashed healed. We'd have to squash the shark. It was just squash was the play. Maybe that game was still win. It would have been really hard to pull off the win there, though. It was too late. He was at 8 with a full block meter. It would have been very, very difficult. Anyway, even if we would have made the right play there, it would have been squash heal was not a thing, Austin, by the way, because we're not going to squash the two ping there. Not a thing. Ugh. Make a sneezing deck? Nah. It's not a good control card since it only affects the guys from last turn. Happens to be, it was just freaking. He also didn't play it. See, it's not like he played it. If he would have spent 4 on that, at least we could have taken advantage, but he spent 0 on it, and so then he was able to play Shark. It's not good to actually run in a deck. There's a lot of cards like that. Zombot also. It's not good to run in a deck. It's only good to get out of some kind of transform. You know? Oh, that's a hand, folks. Oh, against Rustbolt. GG, by the way. Look at this hand. He has no way of dealing with this stuff. 0 ways. Enjoy your monster card. I don't even care. Watch him play a zombie next turn. We're just gonna hit him with the cheese so bad. And we have the Elderberry on deck already. Okay. He does have a way of dealing. Damn. It's a pretty good way of dealing with it. Bookist called it.
Oh yeah.
And thank you so much.
I will donate
LJ
$100
Miller.
if you can go 10-0 with a plant deck that doesn't include Briar Rose. Challenge good until next set is released or balance update.
Oh, the challenge is on. Thank you so much, LJ Miller, for donating $10. So generous. So have we gone 10-0? What was the last 10-0 deck? Well, I'll check my. I'm curious now. I'm gonna check my YouTube videos. What was the last 10-0 deck that did not have a Briar Rose in it? That's a good question. Well, plant deck. It's gotta be plants. I'm gonna go and look at my YouTube videos. We're gonna see. Look it up. Sweet pea and onion rings? I don't really wanna expensify this deck. It's actually good enough. Ho ho, freaking ho. What did he just do? Is he controlling us here? I can't even believe it. I think this is fine. This will have 4. This is a legit elderberry. Maybe actually. $100. Okay. What was the last time we got 10-0, a perfect 10-0 with a plant deck that didn't have Briar Rose in it. Oh, we haven't gone 10-0 with a plant deck in a while, actually. Did the Pine Clone deck go 10-0? I'll check the Pine Clone deck. Okay, I'll be checking these decks as we go on, since I'm really curious now if that's a thing. Oh baby. That's a lot of damage. 11 to be exact. Damn. Shall we roll here? Average. What's that? We're making 6. Amazing. Yeah, look at this is. Man, this is the strike through one. Goes from trade to win the matchup. Does have chop, but the chop's gone now. So, and we should have him down to 4 health here. Maybe not. Have him back down to 10. Are zombies stronger than plants? I don't know. Okay, which Pine Clone was this? This was the. Did this go? This one went 9-1, the Pine Clone deck. 8-2? It went 8-2 on a salty game. What do we do here? Like this? He's gonna rocket science that, huh? Hear what you're saying. Small recovery. This is gonna be rocket. Ooh! Hands! Should have down with 3. Boomerang skin. What was that last power, by the way? Rockwell. Did he use nerf? He used heal. He did not use Rockwell. The last power is chop, and he used chop, so it's just Rockwell. This is when plant food is amazing. Oh, top deck plant food! Yes! Plant food giving us 2 cards in that situation. Can't say it's too smart, you guys. This has gotta be lethal, right? How would he prevent all this damage? It's impossible. Grass. Grass. I'm gonna grass this guy's ass, yeah. 6-2. Aggro Solar Flare could do it. I feel like doing it just for the challenge. There were 6-2. Aggro Solar Flare went 10-0, which is still legit. I think it's still good. The expensive version. Good on Korok guy. We're 6-2 now. Keep going. 2 more games. Bamboozle deck. Have we used Magnifying Grass yet? Seems too slow in an aggro deck. Grow Shroom, another Fire Pea. It could be you're right. I think if you are controlled well, the Magnifying Grass can get the value. It just seems like the games that we win, we're just so far ahead, the Magnifying Grass value doesn't matter. It would make a difference if you're able to like do a little damage, do a little bit. They're really able to control you. It's in a close game. The Magnifying Grass could be good with plant food. I think having it around is worth it. How much? I haven't really been keeping the plant foods in the starting hand, but maybe it's worth it. We need like a 2. Okay. Sorry, I'm supposed to look at this deck with the Bamboozle on it. Here's Venut's Bamboozle deck. Yeah. I actually tried a deck like this. I ended up getting rid of the Sage because there wasn't enough early game control. I actually tried almost this exact deck. I wasn't running B-Rex though. This seems okay. It's nice with just Sunflower Seed because you could ramp. I don't know about the Bamboozle though. It seems just so sad. We can Scorch that next turn, so let's go face in the meantime while this is safe. Nobody's safe. Card. HG's freeze power is very, very good. Yeah, it's not good to actually start with, but it's so good to get, you know, later on. And his ultimate is amazing. His guy is amazing. And teleportation station is like, that's the worst. Teleportation station is probably the worst one, and it's pretty good. I mean, so much better than so many of the Acid Rain and all the, you know, so many cards that are a thing. Can you play that on the ground, please? Watch him just bungee plumber my ass right now. That's gonna happen. No way. Come on, cat lady. Harsh. Even Conman would have been better. Like a day. And we don't have much in terms of a play. It's not going well. Not going well. Freaking Brainstorm. Oh, does he have a one-drop? No. We're behind. We are way behind. I don't even know what to do here. Ramp to Starch Lord. I've tried it with Wall Knight. Didn't work. Every game we got Starch Lord, those are the games we lost, and he has arrived. Click P. Oh yeah. I'd love to make Starch Lord good, but I can't do it. It doesn't work. I think this is going to be necessary. Understatement of the year. I think that's a play, just to prevent this turn from happening. What's going on, Manu? Hola. Hola, ¿cómo está? What are the stream rules? They're in the info of the stream, so if you're on PC, it'll just be below the stream. If not, it's also the first time you enter the chat. There are rules there. It's also, if you, there's a little information button, I think, in one of the tabs on if you're on mobile. Wow, did you just do 4 damage to me with that? You insane monster. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say. I don't think we can afford 3 damage here, so the play. I want it that way. Magnifying Grass is gonna be coming up. These two survive. Survival. Survive them up. Well, we have 4. I think this is doable. Pocket blocker. Pocket block. None of the powers can make this happen. We're doing fine. I think we're doing okay. Oof. Wait, 4 and 5! No, oh, we're 1 off. Hold on. Ah, we're 1 off in so many ways here. I never wanna hear you say. We're literally 1 off of lethal in 2 different ways here. We're one more sun, we could just do them both here. And 1 more sun, we could also do it with the magnifying grass. Damn. You know what? This is good enough. This is good enough. We're playing around final mission. Now this explosion does not kill this. 8. Final mission. Oh no, 4 damage wins anyway. Oh, it's just a face. There's nothing you can do about that. No, there's nothing you can do about it. Final mission is just a face. Damn, 6-3. Keep it going. I'd be happy to go 7-3 here. I'm playing around final mission to other things. Just like, yeah, let's go face. Damn, son. One more sun, we would have had him. Magnifying grass almost got it done there. One more health. If he had 1 less health, did we miss 1 damage? Can't be the only one who likes to see Fry lose. Well, you must love that video I uploaded. I never wanna hear you say. Pretty good hand. It's a crazy hero though. Crazy heroes are bad news. Bad news. Develop this as soon as possible. Against this piece of trash. So again, against his super, this sucks so much. On the other hand, it's the risk return. If he has just regular lightning bolt, we'll be okay because at least we can grow shroom it. Thank the freaking Lord. Holy Mary, Mother of Jesus. Okay, yeah, keep it going. Mech-Man is right. At least we have a grow shroom play. This is so good. Wow! What a great play this is. Instead of going face, I'll take it. Worth it. Oh no, he's just gonna get a lightning bolt here. Damn it. Damn it. He has such a big chance. Whoops! That was actually the wrong play. Actually, the wrong play. That sucks. We're still in good shape though. Despite mistakes being made. Coach him up. Coach him. And poach him. I believe it's like this. I never wanna hear you say I want. The plant food's better later. I know we could have planned food later. What you got, baby? Rockwell. That's good. What's better, Fireweed or Haunted Pumpkin? You know, they're very different cards. I would say for aggro decks, Haunted Pumpkin is actually more important, but Fireweed is really good. Fireweed's better than all the 2s running here. Well, yeah. It's a different hero, of course. Go for lethal. Even if he doesn't, you know, it's so hard to deal 4 damage as Z-Mech anyway. Damn. Still, I'm pretty sure we're pretty safe here. In fact, maybe I'll heal this up. I think we'll heal now for the win. I don't even think about that. Now this has 5 health again. Whee! Move a plant. 7. No. Going viral? Could going viral win here? He would need 1, 1, and 1 now. I think going viral with triple 1s actually could have won that. I just said the word 1 a lot of times. Alright guys, that's guaranteed lethal. We got him. 7-3. I'm happy this deck going 7-3. That's good. Again, this is in Ultimate League. If you're in Gold League, you're gonna be doing a lot better with this deck, and even 70%. You're gaining ranks if you're playing 70%. That's like the bare minimum. It is a budget deck, so this is available to all players, and yeah, this will obviously, if we were ranked 20, this could go 10-0 like easy. You know what I mean? We did face a lot of crazy heroes. It seemed like 50% of the heroes were crazy. I mean, Z-Meg, Brainstorm, and Boogaloo, there was a lot of those, and that's the worst matchup. So today also the matchmaking with everything that went wrong, including that game 1 where we got screwed by the block meter. You know, everything that goes wrong, if you win 70%, you're great. You know what I mean? Then and we're in Ultimate League. So it's just fine. Super happy with the way this deck performed. This is a great one to do. You can do this with Solar Flare too. Check that out on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. This is Fry.